How to train your mind to be strong. The secret to mental strength. Welcome to this powerful journey of the mind, a deep exploration into the principles, habits, and mindset shifts that will help you unlock the power of mental strength. Whether you are struggling with discipline, battling self-doubt, or seeking to achieve something greater in life, this audiobook summary is crafted to help you transform from the inside out. Let's begin with the foundation. Chapter 1. Understanding Mental Strength. Mental strength isn't about being emotionless. It's about being resilient. It's not about avoiding pain. It's about how you handle pain. Strength of mind means learning how to stay calm in chaos, stay hopeful in despair, and stay focused when distracted. Mental toughness is what separates those who keep going from those who give up. The good news? It's not something you're born with. It's something you build. Just like muscles, your mind can be trained and strengthened through consistent effort. What does a mentally strong person look like? They don't let fear paralyze them. They don't let doubt define them. They bounce back faster after failure. They set boundaries. They focus on what they can control. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. But strength of mind means mastering focus. It's choosing what deserves your energy and what doesn't. Let's break it down even further. Chapter 2. Why mental strength is more important than intelligence. A high IQ can help you solve problems, but mental strength helps you face problems. In life, people don't fail because they're not smart enough. They fail because they quit too early, let emotions take over, or lack the patience to keep going. Think about athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders. It's not the smartest person who wins, it's the most consistent. The one who refuses to give up. The one who keeps showing up long after the motivation fades. Mental strength is about endurance, clarity, and grit. It's not flashy. It's not always exciting, but it's powerful. Because when you master your mind, you master your life. Part 2. Building Habits of Mental Toughness. Chapter 3. Discipline over motivation. One of the biggest myths in personal growth is that you need motivation to take action. But here's the truth. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. Discipline, on the other hand, is dependable. Mental strength thrives on discipline. You don't wait until you feel like it. You train yourself to act regardless of how you feel. This means showing up to the gym when you're tired, studying when you're uninspired, or working on your dreams even when no one is cheering you on. Discipline creates consistency. Consistency creates results, and results reinforce your identity. You start to believe you are someone who follows through because your actions prove it. Ask yourself, what small actions can I take every day that will move me closer to my goals? Then repeat them, even when you don't want to. Chapter 4. Emotional control is mental strength. Your mind is a battlefield. Every day, you fight fear, doubt, anger, insecurity, and anxiety. Mental strength is not the absence of emotion, it's control over it. You must become the observer of your thoughts, not the victim. When fear arises, acknowledge it. When anger flares, pause before reacting. Emotional intelligence and mental strength go hand in hand. Here's a practice. When a negative emotion arises, label it. This is anxiety. This is frustration. By naming it, you give yourself distance from it. Then ask, what is this emotion trying to teach me? Sometimes your anger is pointing you toward a boundary that was crossed. Sometimes your sadness is inviting you to rest. Listen, but don't be ruled by emotion. Mentally strong people feel deeply, but they choose their responses carefully. Chapter 5. The Power of Saying. Know one of the fastest ways to drain your energy and weaken your mind is to say yes to everything. Mentally strong people know how to say no, firmly, kindly, and without guilt. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your priorities, you're saying no to something that does. This builds resentment, exhaustion, and inner conflict. Train your mind to understand this truth. No is a full sentence. You don't have to justify your boundaries to everyone. You don't have to explain your dreams. You owe no one access to your time, energy, or peace. Mental strength means protecting your peace, even if it disappoints others. Chapter 6. Turning Pain into Power. Life will hurt you. That's guaranteed. What's not guaranteed is how you respond. Pain can be a teacher or a trap. Mentally strong people allow pain to shape them, not shatter them. They don't ask, "Why me?" They ask, "What now?" When you've been betrayed, when your dreams collapse, when loss comes, don't waste the wound. Sit with the pain, feel it fully, then ask, "What can I learn? How can I grow?" Your deepest pain can become your greatest strength if you let it. It can teach you compassion, endurance, patience, clarity, and a hunger for change. Mental strength isn't built in comfort, it's forged in fire. Part 3. Mastering Thought and Behavior. Chapter 7. Training Your Inner Voice. The most important conversation you have is the one you have with yourself. That voice in your head, it either builds you or breaks you. Mentally strong people take control of that voice. Your self-talk is not just background noise. It programs your beliefs, shapes your habits, and influences your outcomes. If your inner voice constantly tells you that you're not good enough, that you're behind, that you're a failure, you'll begin to live out that narrative. But here's the good news. You can rewire your inner dialogue. Start replacing criticism with compassion. Instead of saying, "I always mess things up," say, "I'm still learning." Instead of, "I can't do this," say, "I'm figuring it out." It feels awkward at first, but repetition builds a new mental groove, one that supports your growth. Chapter 8. Control what you can, release what you can't. Mentally strong people don't waste energy trying to control the uncontrollable. They focus on what they can influence, their attitude, actions, and responses. You can't control traffic. You can control whether you yell in frustration or use that time to reflect or listen to something uplifting. You can't control people's opinions, but you can control how much power you give them. Worry is the misuse of imagination. Instead of imagining everything going wrong, redirect your mental energy toward preparation, solutions, and surrender. Let go of perfectionism. Let go of the illusion that everything must go your way. Peace comes from accepting what is and acting with strength where you can. Chapter 9. Repetition builds resilience. Mental strength is like a muscle, and muscles grow through repetition and stress. The more you train your mind to endure discomfort, the more resilient you become. Every time you push through fear, you weaken its grip. Every time you choose patience over reaction, you grow stronger. Every time you show up despite doubt, your confidence expands. You don't become mentally strong overnight. It's a daily practice. Like going to the gym, The results come from consistency, not intensity. Start with small discomforts. Take cold showers. Delay gratification. Sit in silence. Do one more rep. Wake up early. Say no. Each act builds mental muscle. Keep going, even when it's boring, even when it's hard, especially then. That's how you train your mind to be strong. Chapter 10. Choosing growth over comfort. Comfort feels good, but it rarely leads to growth. Mentally strong people choose growth, even when it's uncomfortable. They apply for the job they are not sure they'll get. They speak up when they're nervous. They risk rejection. They try, fail, learn, and try again. The comfort zone is a cage. It feels safe, but it's also where dreams go to die. Every time you step outside of it, your world expands. Remember, discomfort is not danger. It's a signal that you're stretching. And every time you stretch, you get stronger. Don't fear discomfort. Use it as fuel. Part 4. Emotional Mastery and Strategic Focus. Chapter 11. Managing Emotions with Strength. Mental strength doesn't mean suppressing your emotions. It means managing them skillfully. When fear rises, you don't let it paralyze you. When anger flares, you don't let it control you. When sadness comes, you allow it, but you don't drown in it. Emotionally strong people feel deeply, but they don't let emotions make their decisions. They respond with wisdom, not impulse. To master your emotions, you must first recognize them. Name what you're feeling, then ask, what's behind this? What does this emotion want me to learn? What action does it suggest? And is that action wise? Use emotions as data, not directives. They're signals, not shackles. Chapter 12. Protecting your mental energy. Your mental energy is finite. What you give your attention to shapes your emotional state, your productivity, and your overall strength. Mentally strong people are selective about what they consume and engage with. They avoid toxic conversations, drama, and mindless scrolling. They protect their focus like a treasure. Protect your peace. Set boundaries. Declutter your digital and emotional space. Say no without guilt. A strong mind is a focused mind. Chapter 13. Reframing Failure and Setbacks. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Mentally strong people understand this. They don't crumble under failure. They learn from it. When something doesn't work, they don't say, I'm a failure. They ask, what can I learn? How can I grow? Every setback is a setup for a comeback, if you choose to frame it that way. Reframing is a powerful mental skill. It's the ability to change the meaning of what happens to you. Instead of, this is happening to me, say, this is happening for me. You can't always choose what happens, but you can always choose the frame. Chapter 14. Practicing mental stillness. In a noisy world, stillness is a superpower. Mentally strong people create space for silence. They meditate, reflect, breathe deeply. They unplug to reconnect. They understand that clarity comes not from more noise, but from less. Stillness sharpens awareness. It strengthens decision-making. It calms anxiety. Even 5 minutes of intentional stillness each day can train your mind to reset and refocus. You don't need to fill every moment. Strength sometimes looks like sitting quietly, being fully present, and letting the mind settle. Don't underestimate the power of stillness. It's where your deepest strength is born. Part 5. Building a Strong Mindset for Life. Chapter 15. The Daily Mental Workout. Mental strength is like physical strength. It requires daily training. Each day, challenge your mind. Do something uncomfortable. Say no to an unhealthy impulse. Choose the hard right over the easy wrong. Reflect and journal. Meditate or pray. Learn something new. This is your mental gym. These small daily actions forge an unshakable mind. Don't wait for motivation. Build discipline. Discipline keeps you moving when feelings fade. It's the bridge between your goals and your growth. You don't have to do it all in one day. You just have to show up consistently. Chapter 16. The Power of Self-Talk. Your internal dialogue is either your prison or your power. Mentally strong people monitor how they speak to themselves. They replace "I can't" with "I'll try." They transform "I'm failing" into "I'm learning." They correct "I'm weak" with "I'm growing stronger every day." Your words create your world. Speak to yourself as you would a trusted friend. Encourage yourself. Correct yourself. Challenge yourself, but never condemn yourself. Self-talk rewires your brain. It can shift your identity over time. Choose words that build, not break. Chapter 17. Mindset over mood. You won't always feel like doing what's right or wise. That's okay. Mood is fleeting, but mindset is foundational. Mental strength means acting from your values, not your emotions. When you're tired, discouraged, or scared, you still show up. You still move forward. Mood says, "I don't feel like it." Mindset says, "Let's do it anyway." Train your mind to obey purpose, not feelings. Build identity-driven habits. I'm the kind of person who... This gives you a roadmap when your feelings offer no direction. Let your mindset lead, and your emotions will follow. Chapter 18. Staying strong in relationships. Mental strength is tested in relationships. It's tested when you're misunderstood, hurt, or rejected. Mentally strong people respond, not react. They listen, set boundaries, speak truth, and walk away when necessary, without bitterness. They don't try to control others. They control themselves. They don't seek approval. They seek peace. You can be kind without being weak. You can forgive without giving repeated access. Strength is soft when needed, firm when necessary. Choose who you let into your inner circle. Surround yourself with people who respect your mind, not just your presence. Chapter 19. Spiritual and mental alignment. For many, mental strength is deeply tied to spiritual alignment. Faith, prayer, meditation, these become anchors in storms. They help you release what you can't control and find strength beyond yourself. Mentally strong people are often spiritually grounded. They trust a greater plan. They surrender outcomes and focus on obedience. When you align mind and spirit, you gain a deeper resilience. You're not just thinking stronger. You're living with eternal purpose. Chapter 20. Final Thoughts. Becoming mentally unbreakable. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be intentional. Mental strength is a practice, a lifelong one. You build it day by day, choice by choice, thought by thought. Every challenge is an opportunity. Every moment is a lesson. Every decision is a brick in the foundation of a strong, unbreakable mind. Train your thoughts, master your focus, rise above your fears, and never forget, you are stronger than you think. Conclusion. This has been How to Train Your Mind to Be Strong. The Secret to Mental Strength. You've explored practical tools, mindset shifts, emotional strategies, and spiritual anchors that can help you live stronger, wiser, and more powerfully. Listen again often. Apply what you've learned. And remember, your mind is your greatest asset. Train it, guard it, strengthen it, because when your mind is strong, there's nothing you can't face.